Well, ever since his daughter's death in 2015, which was caused by a repeat drunk driver, a former WWE star has made it his mission to be the voice of drunk driving victims.
Bill DeMott and his family created the Carrie Ann DeMott Foundation, and for the past 3 years, he's held a special event to get results in her memory.
And joining us now is Bill DeMott. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
So can you kind of give us just an overall recap of what happened and how the whole foundation started?
Just over 3 years ago, October 10th, 2015, my youngest daughter, Carrie, was on her way home. She got hit head on by a multiple DUI offender. And we lost her on the 10th. And we went through the process of life and trying to figure it out. And in that time, I met so many people that had gone through it. But I knew who my daughter is, and I knew who she was and what she was going to do. And we decided that you curl up in a corner and deal with it, or you go out and face it. So we've been surrounded by tremendous people in this community, in this state. You too, WKMG, and people backing you like that. And I know my kids, and it's my job. I'm their dad.
Right.
So we formed the foundation. This is our fourth holiday without Carrie. She'd be 24 on January 9th. So every year we hold this will be the third year of a dinner banquet in honor of Carrie. It'll be in January every year, her birthday month. And it gives us a chance to get out in the community, introduce some people that others don't normally get to meet, first responders, officers, but companies and families and people who are involved and don't have a voice but need a voice. And it gives us an opportunity to get out there and introduce the foundation to more and more people. This year we're fortunate enough, we have people coming from Kansas City and from Alabama, and I just did a lecture at Xavier University in Cincinnati, and some change doesn't happen the way we want.
Mm-hmm. And it really, you're changing lives just through telling her story. I mean, you can see it's impacting these children you're speaking to, and hopefully affecting decisions that they make in the future. And
it's not
her story.
Yeah, it's not just about drunk driving, and we talk about distracted driving and impaired driving, but we talk to the kids about their decisions, social media and bullying, and the things that they face now that I didn't necessarily face when I was a kid. So it gives us that opportunity, but to stand in front of elementary school kids and middle schools and even high schools and talk to them about the decision. And I always say the decision they make today will determine a story told about them tomorrow.
That's true.
And you leave that with them and you put it on their plate and go, you're in control. You're the one who controls that. And because of the foundation, it's donation-based and it's sponsor-based, and that's how we get to the next school, and I go to Tallahassee, and I'll be speaking in front of the legislature later this month. And
what are you fighting for?
Accountability. I know a lot of people, I want change, and this is the way it has to be, but you also have to understand the system, how things work, and if we can take a baby step every year, and if we can combine the distracted driving and impaired driving all in one, but accountability, instead of just going, oh, it's the first time you made a decision that affected more people than you'll ever know. So we're looking for that accountability. Utah made a great step in .05. All that's fine, but if we don't hold our legislator accountable, our judges accountable, as well as the offenders, we're going to be doing this a long time. So it's just accountability.
And Trooper Steve, he's emceeing your event.
Yeah.
And he always talks about how your vehicle could be used as a weapon.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes a lot of these kids they get in and out of their car ever since they were born. You know, it's not something that they look at. So when you talk to these kids and you probably see their parents as well, and you see how emotional they get, what's that feeling to you?
I always say when I go home and I tell my wife and my oldest daughter, Casey, I hate that I have to go do that when you have those kids in tears because you've reached a student or a teacher or someone who's been affected but hasn't been able to say anything about it. Or they see something that now they have to say something to someone else. But when you get to hug that kid trusts you now to be their voice. That's why you keep getting out there and doing it. It'd be very easy not to, but I meet too many dads who don't know what to say. I meet too many moms, sisters, brothers, and so the foundation does just that.
And how can we get involved? How can we get out to the banquet or get involved with the foundation?
The banquet is open to the public. This year we're having it at the Pegasus Ballroom at UCF.
Oh, nice.
Big room, big venue. We're hoping for a lot of people to come out. They can go on our Facebook page, the Carrie and DeMott Foundation Facebook page, or the website. Tickets are available there. And I always say, come out once, come and see us. We have a great silent auction. Tremendous people get involved with the silent auction. We have great food and just some awards. And this year's a special year for awards. We've got some special young men that we're going to introduce to the community. Yeah. And it's I tell everybody, go to the website once and check it out. Start following it. And
it's powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And you're doing a great job getting results.
Thank you.
I know Carrie, I would be so proud.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.